Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name's Electra. I'm your autistic tarot card reader for today. I'm just going to start with, I've got some cards I've already pulled, but I just want to say to begin with, have a little boy that's passed over, and he says that his name is Benjamin, or he's asking for a Benjamin, but they keep saying the name Benjamin. Mellow's being loud. Okay. So, that's of someone out there, if that is a little boy that's related to you, or a little boy that has passed away. I get a Benjamin, or he talks about a Benjamin and he's little. Okay, I'm also going to say that sometimes in life people make mistakes, and please, if you, wherever you are, what you do, if you are with children, I do not have children. I don't have them. That's I wish I had, but I don't. And no one is perfect. Nobody's life is perfect, and people make mistakes. Mistakes are made in life with things. But if you're with your children, the other day I saw a lady, and she had 3 children, and the children were all walking ahead of her. One was walking on the train lines, and I was driving my car and I was really furiously angry, and she's standing there on her mobile phone walking with a pram. So she had a pram, she had 2 other children, and one of the children was walking on the train lines. We don't have trains here in Tassie, where I live. So no world is perfect, and please try and concentrate when you're out there in this world, driving on highways, lanes, roads. There's animals, there's people. We've got to be prepared. All of us have got to be prepared. Please just start to concentrate more. People make mistakes. No life is perfect. Nobody is perfect. People make mistakes, but we really need to start to be more prepared with what's going on, and concentrate more on what we're in, not what we're looking at. Just saying. Just going to start this reading, but please remember that. And if you are out and you are out at night, please wear reflective clothing or some form of reflectability on your clothing. Not everybody sees things, and not everyone is aware, or we don't know the emotional states of what people are going through. And remember, people make mistakes. No life is perfect. No one is perfect. But I'm going to start this reading, and yes, I have a little boy, and his name is Benjamin. The first card I have is the Empire. The Emperor. Sorry, not Empire. The Emperor. So I'm getting there's someone who's hurt their legs or feet. I've got broken legs, or broken feet in those big moon boot things that they put on. So someone's been through a lot of physical harm and damage in the wars, and someone has it looks like they've broken both their legs, and there's some damage up to near the waist area. And they're wearing little moon boots, they're wearing moon boots that will to help heal them. I'm also getting someone where there's lots of bruising. There has been some form of impact. Something has happened and they are bruised, very bruised. And so someone in spirit is overlooking them, trying to protect them, and they are trying to heal them as much as they can. Remember, prayer helps heal, and having faith and even positivity. Anger doesn't help anybody or anything heal. It just destroys the people and the people around it. Heal with love, heal with a heart, heal with kindness, heal with good things in your body, towards helping somebody that is going through some sort of healing from some impact that has happened. I also get some form of regret, some form of utter complete harrowing sadness as well from this situation. Harrowing sadness. And but there is a sign of life from this individual. There is some form of sign of life, but you have to have faith, you have to believe, and this person is going through some form of bodily damage. So there's prayer and faith. Keep prayer and faith, and keep believing and keep hoping and keep praying. There are spirits, there are angels looking after this person. There is higher beings that are trying to protect and heal. So this is happening to this person. I also have the Four of Wands. There is someone out, this is going to be a strange reading, I'm so sorry. There is someone who's in the process of, like, they're leaving Earth, the Earth plane. Then they're coming back. They're leaving the Earth plane and they're coming back, their physical body, their spirit's leaving their body, and then it's coming back. They're drawing out of their body, but they're also wanting to come back as well and fight. So there is a fight that is going to be happening with somebody. There is some form of accident, I believe, that has taken place. And from this form of accident, this person is fighting, and the fight is they are leaving their body, then they're coming back. They are leaving their body and coming back. And at this present moment at time, the fight is on. And I am going to say prayers will help. Prayers are going to help. This is an astronomical thing about getting many people for a prayer circle. And I applaud whoever this is. If this means something to you, please get a prayer circle. And please get a prayer circle for this person who had this accident, because they are going and they're coming. So they are trying to work out the options of their life too. They're very close to not being here, very close to not being here, but they are also fighting for their life. And they must have a little animal that loves it, for Mello to be sitting right in front of the phone like this. But Mello's very healing. My pussycat's very healing, and she's very psychically intuitive. I have another card. Don't give up hope. Please don't give up hope in this situation. Please don't give up hope. Sometimes spirits come to me as they've passed, and sometimes they leave, and sometimes there's times when they come back as well. I had a friend of mine, and her daughter was having anesthetic. First, she had an accident where she went down a slide. And actually I dreamt of that last night too. And I woke up at 11, I couldn't get back to sleep till 3-4 this morning. And she went down the slide, so they had to do some, I think it was that. She went into hospital and they anesthetized her. And when they anesthetized her and she was not well, I was shopping. And when I was shopping, she visited me when she was shopping. And I told her mother, I said, what had happened, and her mother reiterated that back to her daughter, beautiful girl, and she felt, I can't remember the whole thing because it was a long time ago, but I remember her and her mum was saying that she felt that she saw me. And my grandfather, when my grandfather, he lived, he was 86, he had he had a fibrillation, and he had one in the middle of the night, and I was sleeping, and I was staying at my grandfather's house, and he was in hospital, and he left his body, because I sleep with a light on because I'm scared of the dark, and I woke up and it was probably about, I remember I noted the time down because it was that true, and I knew that had happened. And my grandfather opened the door of the bedroom and said, can you please turn these lights off? And at that actual moment, I noted the time down because he was in hospital. My friend was working in the hospital at that time, and I was looking at his chart, and he actually, for that moment, he sort of left and came back to his body. And at that time, he came straight to me and said, can you turn the lights off? And that was his out-of-body experience of what happened. And my grandfather even remembered, you know, leaving the lights on. I had a dream you left the lights on or something. I said, no, Gran, it wasn't a dream. You came and visited me in the house and you opened the door. It was you in your body. I saw you, and you said, turn the lights off, Becky. So I just want to say these things. And when I say this, I just want whoever is out there, please believe. So this little boy I have called Benjamin, he comes and goes, similarly to the spirits I'm talking about, coming and going. But when he comes, he says, he calls himself Benjamin, or he's talking about a Benjamin, and he's only little. But wherever he is, someone is praying. I feel there's prayers, and someone is praying. Keep praying. Please keep praying. Keep hoping. Keep putting that energy in. And if this child, this spirit of this child feels it is strong enough to get through this, to come back to the earth plane and fight through what it has to fight through, it will. But it is between two areas at the moment. So prayer, healing, if you can get a prayer circle, please do so. This is a really important message. I do hope that somebody sees that we have 3 different women who are trying to have, there is some form of gathering, and it's also, has happened, whatever is happening, this is happening on a time where there was some form of important date coming up, or there had been just an important date just recently. But you will know if this is for you. But please keep praying, please keep putting forth your faith, and please, even the angels and the spirits are trying desperately to help. My name's Electra. I can't do another reading at the present moment. If I feel I can, I will. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope this helps someone out there, whoever's meant it to help. God bless.